Welcome back. Today I'll be going over the first gen Toyota Sequoia from 2001 to 2007 to better educate you about your ride or your future purchase. Starting development in the mid-90s, freezing design in 97 and using the same chassis as the Tundra. The Sequoia was released in 2001 with a 4.7 2UZ FE V8 motor with 240 horsepower until 2005 when they threw in the variable valve timing, which gave it 282 horsepower until the next year when it was dumbed down to 273 horsepower. The motor is built out of cast iron, which makes it extremely durable with a trade-off of being a bit heavy. And it is using a timing belt, and this is an interference motor, so the timing belt and water pump should be replaced every 90,000 miles. So is this Toyota reliable? Let's go over its issues and find out. First, the exhaust manifold can crack and cause a nasty exhaust leak, which can be a slight annoyance. You would simply need to replace the manifold, and I'll link all the replacement parts down below for your convenience. The lower ball joint can tear and leave your SUV completely immobile, just like this Tundra. There was a recall issued on the aftermarket replacements, which did not meet spec by Moog, Napa, and AC Delco, which are all marked JZ K1, K2, K3, K4, because they all use the same supplier, Tenneco. Yes, the company that manufactured the exhaust system on the mid-engine Corvette. Toyota also released their own recall on the OEM ball joints on selected VIN numbers from 2004 to 2007. And if they have already been replaced, Toyota will reimburse you the ball joint replacement. So check your VIN numbers. C1223, C1244 codes can pop up along with the ABS light, which sometimes yields in a faulty YAW acceleration sensor. Located right underneath the center console will be a gold sensor. It's made out of real gold, so it's very pricey. Just kidding, but it is somewhat expensive, like $80 per replacement used. Or it could be the translator computer, which could also go bad, and that is an easy replacement. The rear hatch handle can break off. I mean, it is made of plastic and it's an old car. There is a metal replacement, and you'll simply need to pull off the interior paneling, remove the backing plate, remove the bolts holding in the license plate holder, and finally you'll gain access to the handle. Not a hard job at all, and having a plastic trim remover would make your job much easier. Frame rust can occur in salty states, which is common with all cars up in the north, so check the frame and make sure there aren't any rust holes. This isn't necessarily a huge issue, but if the starter goes out, it is somewhat of a pain to get to because it's located right in the middle of the V, so you'd have to remove the intake manifold to get to the starter. And of course, with any high mile cars, there's going to be issues that pop up, like bushings going bad, you needing to replace the radiator, and simply normal wear and tear. And that's especially true with the Sequoia, which can easily last over 400,000 miles. So is it Toyota reliable? Yes, it is. None of these issues will leave you stranded on the side of the road besides the ball joint tearing, but do your due diligence to make sure that you don't have a bad ball joint installed. There is a story on the Fraser's channel talking about how two Toyota Tundras with the 2UZ FE VVTi motors lasting 1 million miles without any rebuilds. If you want to learn more about the Sequoia's smaller brethren, check out this video, the Toyota RAV4. This is Chris with AutoMotivate. Always appreciate and respect one another. I'll see you next time.